What food has the absolute best mouthfeel? Night water. Chocolate chip cookies fresh from the oven. An initial satisfying crunch, and then the warm gooey sensation melts into your mouth. This local Chinese restaurant has these amazing dumplings. Even disregarding the fact that the outer layer is so smooth, the inside is filled with soup, so when you bite into it, there's just an explosion of flavor and a literal explosion of liquid that happens in your mouth. Really the best mouthfeel of all time. A stiff-ass grape bursting. We are finally talking about the mouthfeel. Toasted sourdough with butter. Warm crunchy softness. Brownie sundae. Warm brownie. Cold ice cream. A perfect grilled cheese sandwich, the crunch from the crust of the grilled bread, the softness of the middle part of the bread, the unctuous, gooey middle, then you repeat the soft bread, and finish it off with the crust of the grilled bread. If you layer the outside with cheese, and put that on the grill as well, then you get some extra texture as well. For me, that bite is amazing. Mousse? Like legit mousse. The stuff made knife folding heavy whipped cream into egg whites. It's soft and fluffy, while still managing to somehow be dense and heavy. It's like if someone took brownie batter and superimposed it with Cool Whip while maintaining the texture of both. It's weird. And awesome. Have you ever had a root beer float and the root beer made the ice cream crunchy? Glazed donut holes. A freshly made good croissant. Delicate, flaky and crunchy when you first bite into it, which instantly gives way to soft, slightly chewy, melt in your mouth buttery goodness. On the flip side, biting into a badly made, dried out one is just the biggest disappointment ever. Baklava. You get flakiness, then crispiness, then a soft squishy feel. It can depend on how you make it. Good quality macarons. There are a lot of bad macarons out there, and a lot of people have only had the bad ones. Eater didn't realize macarons would get so much attention. I should add, I love the laddery ones. They're pricey but worth the experience to eat in every once in a while and take a fancy box home. If I lived in London, I'd probably buy one or two on my way home all the time. I still haven't tried making them myself, even though I'm an experienced baker, due to all the horror stories. But I think I should bite the bullet and try it now. Lindt truffles. When the ambient temperature is just a bit above normal, the thing turns into liquid. It's divine. Super soft serve ice cream. Crispy pizza, not squishy pizza. If you go to a top-notch Italian pizza joint, you'll know what I mean. Cheesecake. Creme brulee. Those mango popping boba pearls that you put on top of frozen yogurt as a topping. And Pop Rocks. Definitely mashed potatoes. Mozzarella on pizza. Full off the bone tender BBQ ribs. Watermelon. Soufflés have a sophisticated mouthfeel. Silky and light. Any kind of pasta, but thick mac and cheese has to be the best. When a potato chip is folded over on itself. Water chestnuts have a satisfying, fibrous crunch. Roasted marshmallows. Whipped cream. So silky. So smooth. Meringues. Crunch and followed by this incredibly airy melting sensation. Sushi. Any bread-y food item fresh from the oven. Nice and soft and warm. Beautiful. Perfectly cooked bacon. Crispy pork belly. Crunchy layer of fat on top and juicy flavorful tenderness on the bottom. It's the crunch that gets me every time. Tyrosine calcium lactate crystals in a good aged cheddar cheese, rubbed between your tongue and the roof of your mouth. Seared scallops. An Oreo after is sat in milk for like a minute. Fresh bowl of tonkotsu ramen. A properly made cheeseburger with the right toppings and condiments. Mashed potatoes. Or a really well cooked beef stew. Molten chocolate cake. 2 tortilla chips with nacho stuff in between them. You get that crunch soft feel. Alternatively, a chip that cooked folded with the same fillings. Tobacco. Those little bitty fish eggs scattered over the top of sushi rolls. After I eat those, I spend the rest of the day running my tongue around my teeth remembering how they felt. Anybody else like peach rings? Tap water. The minerals give me that texture I love. The feminine penis. A prime dry aged ribeye cooked to medium rare with a perfect sear. Reese's peanut butter cups. Milkshake. Pancakes soaked in maple syrup. Homemade, perfect in every way, mashed potatoes. Edit, crap, someone already said mashed potatoes. Okay, the gooey but slightly crunchy sensation of eating a **STROOPWAFEL***. Warm cinnamon rolls with melted icing on them. Flan.